Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight for Ask the Expert. I'm Catherine, and I'm the Virtual Program Coordinator for the National Aphasia Association. The National Aphasia Association is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to promote public awareness and understanding of aphasia, to promote research that aims to improve the lives of people with aphasia, and to provide support to all persons with aphasia and their care partners. In just a moment, I'll be introducing Nancy Selden, tonight's expert, who will be sharing information about exercise and aphasia and the Work Out Your Words program with us. Before we get started, I did just want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the devastating fires that are happening in Los Angeles right now. Our thoughts are with everyone in LA and California, and if there's any way that the NAA can support, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. Please write the questions that you have for Nancy in the Q&A section of the Zoom toolbar. And of course, feel free to say hello or add a comment in the chat. We'll be answering as many of your questions about tonight's topic as we can. If we don't get to your question, or if you have another question about aphasia, email the NAA at answers@aphasia.org. Or you can join us at our new conversation group that we're calling After the Expert. So we're really excited about this new offering this year. It's an opportunity for us to come together and talk about each month's Ask the Expert topic. So we've scheduled it for the Wednesday after Ask the Expert. So this will give people who weren't able to attend the webinar live time to watch the recording on YouTube before we meet and talk. So I'll be co-advising this group along with Mara Silverman, who's the executive director of the NAA. Our first meeting will be next Wednesday, January 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We hope to see many of you there. And then one more announcement that I wanted to share is that we're now offering one professional development hour towards ASHA certification maintenance for speech language pathologists who attend the entire Ask the Expert webinar live. You can also check with your state licensure requirements to see whether you can use this webinar for your state's continuing education requirements. So we will share a certificate in the chat at the end of the webinar. And professional development hours are only offered for attending the webinar live. Unfortunately, we cannot offer a certificate for those who watch the recording later. And now it's my pleasure to introduce tonight's expert, Nancy Selden. Nancy Selden has been a certified personal trainer and fitness instructor for more than 20 years. Her mother's stroke in 2008 inspired her to develop adapted exercise routines that accommodate post-stroke limitations. This experience led her to start Stroke Survivor Fitness, an innovative group exercise program for stroke and brain injury survivors. As aphasia is a post-stroke challenge shared by many survivors, she designed Work Out Your Words, a program that synchronizes thought, speech, and movement. The idea is simple. Naming a movement as you perform it makes both exercise and speech production more effective. Think, say, do. Nancy believes that integrated activities effectively address survivor challenges and enhance recovery. So now, Nancy, I'll pass it on to you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Catherine. And hello to everyone out there. It's so wonderful to be here. It's January. It's time to think about exercise. So I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about me. Catherine gave you a little overview, but I'll tell you more. And then we'll do a class. All right, so as Catherine said, I'm a personal trainer and I was teaching group fitness classes specifically for special populations. And when I say that, I had a class that was geared towards seniors, and my mother was a regular participant. And then in 2008, she had a massive stroke. As she recovered, one of the things she wanted to do was to return to the class, trying to get normalcy back. So she came to the classes with her caregiver, and this was a class of about 30 people. And we really struggled to try to integrate her into this class of normally abled people. And we had limited success. There were just so many things that just were beyond her, and she was very frustrated. Sadly, she passed away, and shortly thereafter, I was approached by Darlene Williamson at the Stroke Comeback Center in Virginia, and she asked me if I would like to teach group exercise for the survivors at their center. And I was challenged because of my experience with my mother. And I said, sure. Well, the program developed Stroke Survivor Fitness, and we were able to accommodate all levels of survivability. And it was just an absolutely great program. I believe at one point we had 5 classes a week. And it was during that time, my mother had not had aphasia, but as I got to know the people at the Stroke Comeback Center, I became aware of the issue of aphasia and just how important it is to address that. And so I started to think about ways to integrate the exercise with the work that people were doing on their speech. And in doing this, I drew on 2 ideas, one from speech therapy world and one from the exercise world. The first from the exercise world is that exercise with intention, where you're thinking about it and paying attention and not distracted or mindless, is much more beneficial. So the more thought and intention you put into an exercise, the more you're going to get out of it. So that was my exercise portion. The other portion was the interesting information about how gesture can help with speech production. So putting those 2 together, I came up with this concept of work out your words. And what I specifically wanted to do was to integrate the word with the movement. So you're basically acting out your movements. So the thought here is once the motor skill has been imprinted, muscle memory kicks in. So when muscle memory tells you how to do an exercise, if you've been doing it and saying the word at the same time, they're going to help each other. The word will help you do the movement, and the movement will help you say the word. So if you've been practicing naming a movement as you recall it, it's going to remind you how to do the exercise. And as I said, the exercise will help remind you how to say the word. So that's where we are. And it has been a lot of fun. We enjoy it. You can use your imagination. If I say a word and the movement that I use doesn't fit what you would do it. It doesn't matter. There's no set rule. I want you to try to produce the word and do a movement that matches it. So that's pretty much my introduction. And I think what we'll do is go ahead and do a little class. So what I'd like you to have, if you don't already, is to have some water, very important to stay hydrated, and For one part of the class, I'm going to use either a small pillow or a rolled towel. And if you have that handy, please have that so you can get it when we get to that part of the class. And I will say, you really, in doing an exercise program, should make sure that it is medically safe for you. Nothing that we do here is going to be so extreme that I am concerned about it. But as you pick up an exercise routine, please check with your doctor and make sure that it fits in with where you are. All right, I'm going to move back in the room so you can see me. All right, so here we are. Now, as I said, this class is called Work Out Your Words. So we're going to start with warming up. And I just want you to try to move your arms and march at the same time. All right, let's try that. We're going to march 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now do that again. March 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're going to do some breathing, and let me just pause here. We do a lot of exercises in this program with your hands together. That way, if you have weakness in one arm, you have the strong arm to help you do the movement. So you're training the other side of your body. So let's use that for some breathing. Take your arms up as high as you can, and I'd like you to make a big circle and inhale and reverse that circle as you exhale. And do it again. Circle with the inhale and reverse the circle, exhale. And one more time, circle, inhale, and reverse your circle, exhale. Now let's do some simple arm movements. And here's where the words come in. Your hands are together, so you're going up, down, around. Now, I'm going to pause a minute here. So you're getting really good shoulder movement here. You're stretching. You're going to try to get as much of the full range of motion as you can. So here we go again. We're going up, down, around. Now, as an added challenge, I like to put the number of repetitions at the end. And we'll shorten most of the things today just to fit as much in as possible. So here we go. Do it with me and say the words. Up, down, around. That's 1. Up, down, around. That's 2. Up, down, around. 3. Up, down, around. 4. Up, down, around. 5. Up, down, around 6. And I think we'll stop there with that one. Now we have a little routine that we do to loosen up the shoulders every time we do an activity like that. And we have words. So it's shake, roll, butterfly. Do that with me. Shake, roll, butterfly. Now I want to do one more thing with your arms. Since we are doing work out your words, we're going to write those letters. So imagine it in front of you, and we're going to make a W. And so you're going down, up, down, up. So that's work. Big O for out. Now draw a Y for your and another W for words. So that's work out your words. All right, let's do another shake, roll, butterfly. Shake, roll, butterfly. All right, it's time to do some leg work here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the right leg and you're going to tap, kick, tap, kick. So your tap, kick, those are your words. So let's count it. Tap, kick 1. Tap, kick 2. Tap, kick 3. Tap, kick 4. Tap, kick 5. Tap, kick 6. Tap, kick 7. One more. Tap, kick 8. All right, let's move to the other side. So tap, kick 1. Tap, kick 2. Tap, kick 3. Tap, kick 4. Tap, kick 5. Tap, kick 6. Tap, kick 7. Tap, kick 8. All right, now we're going to do the same thing, but I want to change it a little bit. So go back to that right foot, and this time we'll tap in front. So we're going to say tap, knee, kick, wave. All right, let's do a few of those. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 1. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 2. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 3. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 4. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 5. Once more. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 6. And let's do it with the other side. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 1. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 2. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 3. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 4. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 5. Once more. Tap, knee, kick, wave. 6. All right, this is a good time to take our first water break. All right, now let's do something that adds the arms here. So this is, I want you to visualize what we're doing. You have your hands together and we're going to go down, cross, up. So you start down, you're crossing the body and you're lifting up. So the other benefit of this exercise is that it crosses the midline, which engages both sides of the brain. So do this with me. Down, cross, up, 1. Down, cross, up, 2. Down, cross, up, 3. Down, cross, up, 4. Down, cross, up, 5. Down, cross, up, 6. Down, cross, up, 7. One more time. Down, cross, up, 8. Now, this is an exercise that if you are feeling fit and strong, you can add a light weight to do this. So let's go the other way. Down, cross, up, 1. Down, cross, up, 2. Down, cross, up, 3. Down, cross, up, 4. Down, cross, up, 5. Down, cross, up, 6. Down, cross, up, 7. One more time. Down, cross, up, 8. All right, now I want to take that move and we're going down and up. And we're going to do a few using the words down and up. And then we'll do the same move and add different words. So do this with me here. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Down, up, 4. All right, now we're going to change the words. We're going to say floor, ceiling, 1. Floor, ceiling, 2. Floor, ceiling, 3. Floor, ceiling, 4. And one more time. So imagine this. Grass, sky, 1. Grass, sky, 2. Grass, sky, 3. Grass, sky, 4. All right, good. Let's do another set of shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. Now, when we do the classes, we do quite a few exercises standing if you're able. But for tonight, we're going to stay in the chair. All of the exercises that we do can be made more challenging by adding weights or standing in various ways. So keep that in mind. Now, your next exercise we call out and up. So we're going to take, let's start with the right arm and left leg. So the arm goes out and the leg goes out, that's out. Then you press the arm up and lift the knee. So it's out, up 1, out, up 2, out, up 3, out, up 4, out, up 5, out, up 6, out, up 7, out, up 8, out, up 9, one more, out, up 10. All right, so let's move to the left arm and right leg. Out, up 1, out, up 2, out, up 3, out, up 4, out, up 5, out, up 6, out, up 7, out, up 8, out, up 9, one more time, out, up 10. All right, one more, shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. All right, I'm going to get more water. Please join me. Okay, we're going to move on to core muscles, and that is your abdominals and your back. So for this set of exercises, I'd like you to move forward on your chair. And we're going to put the hands together and we're going to push, pull. Now, when you pull, you're going to lean back toward the back of the chair. Don't touch that chair. Make the abdominals hold you at that angle. So let's do some of these. Push, pull 1. Push, pull 2. Push, pull 3. Push, pull 4. Push, pull 5. Push, pull 6. Push, pull 7. Push, pull 8. Push, pull 9. One more. Push, pull 10. Now, stay back there. Don't touch the back of the chair. And let's march. Right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now let's add a little bit to that movement. And why I'm going to do this is so we start engaging the oblique muscles in your back and abdominals. So you're going to do the push, pull, and then you're going to imagine stirring a big cauldron in front of you. So push, pull, stir are our words. Push, pull, stir 1. Push, pull, stir 2. Push, pull, stir 3. Push, pull, stir 4. Push, pull, stir 5. Push, pull, stir 6. Now we're going to do those same movements, but we're going to add different words. And I'd like you to do your stir in the other direction because that's going to engage different muscles. So here's what it looks like. We're going to start here. Here, there, everywhere. So let's go. Here, there, everywhere. Here, there, everywhere. I think that's 3. Here, there, everywhere. 4, here, there, everywhere. 5, here, there, everywhere. 6. All right, shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. All right, let's do some opposites. So we're going to do sets of words that are opposite and act them out. So here's your first one. It's over and under. So say it with me. We're going over, under. That's 1. Do it again. Over, under. 2. Over, under. 3. One more. Over, under. 4. Now, the next set of opposites is top and bottom. So it's top, bottom 1, top, bottom 2, top, bottom 3, top, bottom 4. And our last set of words is in and out. So we're going in, out. All right, here we go. In, out 1. In, out 2. In, out 3. In, out 4. All right, shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. Now, we're going to move on and we're going to use that pillow or roll towel that I hope you brought with you. And I'd like you to pause here and get a drink of water. Now, this is the adductor, inner thigh muscle. When we take the leg out to the side, you're working this outer thigh muscle, but you have to balance that off with the inner thigh. And the best way I know to do that from a seated position is to put something for resistance inside between your knees and then squeeze. And when you're doing this, think about using the legs equally. So let's just do that and then we'll add some arms. So we're going in, out 1, in, out 2. In, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, one more, in, out 8. Now, we'll do it again, and I want you to add the arms. So hands together, and your arms are out. So in is when you bring your hands into your forehead and your knees squeeze. Out is when your knees release and your arms go out. So let's do this. In, out 1. In, out 2. In, out 3. In, out 4. In, out 5. In, out 6. In, out 7. In, out 8. In, out 9. One more time. In, out 10. Now bring your arms down. Squeeze those knees as tightly as you can. And while you do that, we're going to shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. All right. Now let's put that aside. We're going to do a little more active exercise here. This is sort of our modified jumping jacks. Now, I'd like you to put your hands together and you can lift them either to your chest or overhead and then take your feet out. Now, when we do this, we're going to say the ABCs. So let's start here. We're going to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, let's shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. And now that I've got you thinking about letters, we're going to do a couple of series here where we act out or demonstrate words that begin with an individual letter. So we're going to start with P, and you're going to recognize these words from a previous exercise, so you know what to do. The first thing I want you to do is to draw that P in front of you. Visualize the P up and around. Now here are your words: push, pull, pound, pick up. So start with the P, draw a P, then push, pull, pound, pick up. Let's do it again. P, push, pull, pound, pick up. All right, now we're going to go to the letter R. So you'll start by drawing your R. Visualize that in front of you and make your hands draw it. So we're going to say reach, round, roll, rub. All right, so draw your R and reach, round, roll, rub. Let's do it again. R, reach, round, roll, rub. The last letter I want to do is B. So let's do the B in front of you. And your words are ball, bat, bend, behind. All right, make your B. And we'll do a ball, bat, bend, behind. One more time, B. And draw a ball, bat the ball, bend, and look behind you. All right, let's shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. All right, get some more water. Now we're going to do a leg exercise, concentrating on the quadricep. Very important muscle for standing, walking, just about everything you do. I'd like you to take that leg out in front of you, and we're going to put the hands together. Very simple word. We're going to say lift. So I want your leg and your arms to go up. So we're going to go lift 1, lift 2, lift 3, lift 4, lift 5, lift 6, lift 7, lift 8, and take your other leg out. And here we go. Lift 1, lift 2, lift 3, lift 4, lift 5, lift 6, lift 7, lift 8. Now, another quadricep exercise. You're going back to the right leg. This time you're going to kick that foot out and in, and your arms are going to curl in. So we start here, and we say kick and curl 1, kick and curl 2, kick and curl 3, kick and curl 4, kick and curl 5, kick and curl 6, kick and curl 7, kick and curl 8. All right, your other leg, lift it up. Kick and curl 1, kick and curl 2, kick and curl 3, kick and curl 4, kick and curl 5, kick, curl 6, kick, curl 7, one more kick, curl 8. All right, good. Okay, let's do another sort of speech-related activity, and these are rhymes. So we are going to do round, mound, pound, wound. All right, do this with me and say the words. Round, mound, pound, wound. And again, round, mound, pound, wound. One more time. Round, mound, pound, wound. All right, shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. Okay, we have a series here that is more work on the shoulders. I'm going to get more water. Please join me if you want some. So here's what we're going to do. With your hands together, our words are knee, shoulder. So you're going from your knee up past the opposite shoulder. And the other thing I want you to do with this is tap that foot out to the side. So it's knee, shoulder 1, knee, shoulder 2, knee, shoulder 3, knee, shoulder 4, knee, shoulder 5, knee, shoulder 6, knee, shoulder 7, one more, knee, shoulder 8. Let's do it on the other side. Knee, shoulder 1, knee, shoulder 2, knee, shoulder 3, knee, shoulder 4, knee, shoulder 5, knee, shoulder 6, knee, shoulder 7, knee, shoulder 8. Now we're going to reverse that. We're going shoulder to knee. So take your hands over that left shoulder. Try to lift the knee to meet your hands. So shoulder, knee 1, shoulder, knee 2, shoulder, knee 3, shoulder, knee 4, shoulder, knee 5, shoulder, knee 6, shoulder, knee 7, shoulder, knee 8. All right, let's do it the other side. So up over your right shoulder to your left knee, shoulder, knee 1, shoulder, knee 2, shoulder, knee 3, shoulder, knee 4, shoulder, knee 5, shoulder, knee 6, shoulder, knee 7, shoulder, knee 8. And this last part of this series is a twist. So we'll take the right leg out, put your arms in front. Now we're going to twist the arms to the left and your leg is going to go to the right. So it's twist 1, twist 2, twist 3, twist 4, twist 5, twist 6, twist 7, twist 8. Now take your other leg out and let's go opposite directions. Twist 1, twist 2, twist 3, twist 4, twist 5, twist 6, twist 7, twist 8. All right, good. Let's shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. Okay, we have a few minutes left, and I think what we're going to do is a stretch here. So I'd like you to start by taking your right leg out in front, put your hands together. Now from the hip, you're going to stretch in the direction of that leg. I'd like you to look at your foot so you're not straining your neck. And we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now try to press that foot down. And we're going to tap it up and down, and let's add some arm movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now keep your arms up there. Put your heel on the floor. Let that foot go side to side. Now here's your coordination challenge. You're going to let the hands go side to side opposite the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now see if you can take that foot beside you. We're going to stretch that quadricep muscle now. Put your hands together and reach out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now make a cross with those legs. Cross at your ankles, your knees, or bring your ankle up. And let's do a little bit of a forward bend here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's go to the other leg. Take it out in front, hands together, and we're going to stretch toward the leg and look at the foot for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And sit up again, press that toe down and tap it up and down and add your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now with the heel on the floor, let your foot go side to side and the arms are going opposite the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now quadricep stretch here. Put that toe on the floor and reach out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, cross your leg. Find the spot that lets you come forward for this good stretch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's sit up. Put your feet on the floor. Now put those hands together again. We're going to reach straight out from the chest. Now I want you to turn hands, arms, and head to the right. Come all the way around, hands, arms, and head to the left. Now take the arms outside the right leg, lift, look, and reach up to the left. Then outside the left leg, lift, look, and reach to the right. All right, now shake, roll, butterfly, shake, roll, butterfly. And now just relax here. Bring your chin down to your chest. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck. And now bring your chin up to your right shoulder and across your chest up to your left shoulder. And now come back to center and look straight ahead. Turn your head as far as you can to the right and all the way around to the left. And now let's take another deep breath. Put the hands together and we're going to circle and inhale and reverse your circle, exhale. Well, thank you very much. This has been sort of a short class, but we covered a lot of territory. I hope you got the feel for work out your words. And just remember, you want to think, say, and do. All right, Catherine, over to you.
Thank you, Nancy. That was a great workout. I'm probably a little flushed here, but it's a great reminder that what a wonderful workout you can get in the chair too.
That's right. That's what you did.
So if folks have more questions, please keep adding them to the Q&A. As I said, I'll get to as many as we can. We did have a question. Someone was noticing when they were counting, they said that it's hard to remember the count except what you say when I'm moving. Having trouble remembering the next or the last number. Any thoughts on why they might be
Well,
experiencing that?
a speech therapist that was helping me out in classes is the one who suggested that I add that count to the end as sort of an extra challenge. It just engages you more and makes you aware of where you are. And I get it. I hear from people all the time that that's hard. And a lot of the things I put out here are what you might call aspirational. They're things you would like to do, and you might keep challenging yourself to try them. But it certainly doesn't mean that you aren't getting something out of the exercise if you can't get all of the elements.
Mhm. And I would bet that if people practice more, it becomes more automatic and easier to do those multiple things at a time. Because really, that is what it is. Like you said, think, say, do. You're thinking about it, you're saying it, you're doing it. So
That's
it's a
right.
lot.
And
And
it becomes self-fulfilling, as you get used to doing it. As I said, the movement reinforces the speech reinforces the movement. So hopefully it's a win-win.
yeah. And you had mentioned about clasping your hands together to help those with weakness or paralysis. For some of those exercises where you're maybe doing one limb at a time, if folks are not able to move one or more limbs, what do you suggest that they do? You talked a lot about intent. Should they be visualizing moving the limbs? What do you recommend? Or moving the other limb?
Well, quite often when someone doesn't have the movement in an arm, they can shrug a shoulder. And I would suggest any movement in that side of the body to cue that movement. But absolutely, studies talk about the benefits of visualization all the time. So by all means do that. And anytime you want to adapt the exercise and change it so that you do use both arms, for instance, when we were doing the out and up, you could certainly do it with your hands together.
Mhm. Great. We have a question from someone. You mentioned some of that research. Do you happen to have any research on your program or any outcomes or published studies people could see if they're interested?
I'd be happy to send it to you. We did do a study at the Stroke Comeback Center when I was there, which we presented at ASHA. It was very exciting for me because I'm not a speech therapist. And we did a study that measured um, the speech output with a control group that did not exercise versus the group that did exercise. And the group that exercised had more productive speech output. And I'm happy to share that. The nice thing about that PowerPoint is it has some videos of the classes, and you see people doing some of the things in the class setting. So it shows you some of the things that we did in that setting.
Perfect. And have you found, I mean, obviously we're doing this virtually. Folks can take advantage of this program both virtually or in person and still, have that benefit.
We do not have any in-person classes now. That sort of went away with the pandemic. And I have a wonderful instructor who is a stroke survivor with aphasia, and he teaches several classes, and he is in North Carolina. So we do quite a few virtual classes, but we are not doing any in person at this point.
So
So.
this is another wonderful virtual opportunity to take advantage of.
I would love to, if anybody wants to try the full class and maybe try some of the standing exercises as well, just have them contact me and we'll plug you into a class and try it.
Perfect. And we shared Nancy's email address in the chat. So, yes, thank you for that kind offer. Feel free to reach out to her with any more questions. We have another question. Do you feel like when you see pictures, does that help speech? Do you ever incorporate that or the visualization in? Was a question we have from someone.
Use pictures per se, but for instance, when we are doing the letters and I ask you to visualize and draw the letters, that's such a great thing because it's good shoulder mobility as well as that sort of tactile expression of the letter. And quite often in class when we're doing the work out your words, we mimic YMCA. So it's work out your words. And we do that a lot, but not really pictures. We have done some very bad singing, but not pictures per se. I think it's a great idea. I think anybody who wants to do this on their own, if you have pictures of activities where you can mimic the activity and say the word at the same time, it would be great.
Great. Someone else is asking when you're offering the classes. What's the schedule?
I think the link that you're sharing will have our class schedule, but we have one every weekday except Thursday. So there's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and a Tuesday class. And they are the Monday, Wednesday, Friday are at 11 Eastern time, and the Tuesday is 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Great. What do you recommend for how people can stay motivated to exercise and start an exercise routine?
Well, this is a subject that's near and dear to me because I think that there's an old saying in personal training and fitness, the best exercise routine is the one you'll do. So you really have to think about what you're willing to do. And one of my favorite things is being playful with it. And when you're using the words at the same time as the movement, you have that freedom to do that. Play lets you play around with a movement that you might feel silly doing other times. There's such a wonderful statistic, and I want to share it with you. They've shown that it takes 400 repetitions of an act to create a new brain synapse, but 12 if you're doing it in play and with laughter. So that's a huge difference. So to create and improve, you need to really be enjoying yourself. And my recommendation is always to try to put that into your daily life. And you're going to find many, many things out there that suggest ways to do exercise in your home, in your life. But the most important thing is that you enjoy it and you feel that it's productive and just makes you feel good. Exercise should make you feel good.
And is this program appropriate for anyone of any age? There was a question about the age piece.
No, absolutely. Um, as I said, we designed the program to accommodate all ages and all abilities. And we had, in the live classes, we had people who were in wheelchairs or with assistive devices, as well as fully functioning, but working mostly on speech. So there's no age limit at all. I'm pretty ancient myself. So it's good, and it's never too late to start on something like this. And you can do the movements very gently. I imagine you could tell that the movement can be gentle. And even if you're doing gentle movement, you are getting mobility in these joints. And even when you're using two hands, you have a little bit of resistance here that's actually helping you build some muscle.
Great. And we have another question. Do you split up classes based on ability of the survivors? So maybe different levels based on ability. They said that for their dad, it was a slightly fast pace for them to follow along.
Sure. We do not, but we try to be very aware. And for our participants who may be less able, we always give alternative exercises so that I don't want anyone to be frustrated. And there's always some substitute exercise. And if it's too fast, then I would want to know that from someone in the class, and we'll work around that. But no, we don't divide it up. I always felt it was very important that everyone was accommodated, that you didn't say, oh, well, you can't come to this class. It's not always, it doesn't always work out perfectly, but I think the community and integration of it is valuable.
And it sounds like the person who sent us that question was a care partner. And I'd love to hear more about your experience as a care partner. If you have any tips for our community about how you found resources or how you took care of yourself, were you doing some, obviously in the fitness world, you were probably finding time to still do that, but any advice for the care partners who are listening in?
Well, the last thing you said is the most important. I think everyone who has been a care partner, as you say, has heard it over and over again. You have to take care of yourself because you're no value to your loved one if you aren't healthy and strong. I I was very frustrated, to be honest with you. That's why I created Stroke Survivor Fitness, because I went looking for a program when I had so much trouble trying to integrate my mother into my existing classes. I went looking for something else, and there just wasn't anything. I wish I had better news, but it's very hard. Now, I will say that when we had the live classes, people would break down into two segments, really. You had the care partners who wanted the break, and everybody can understand that. I need you take this person for an hour and I'm going to take a break. But then you had the others who participated. And even now in our online classes, we have couples who do this together. So um, just I wish I had more specifics for you. Just generally find things that make you happy and make you feel healthy, and do as much exercise as you can, whether it's with the person you're taking care of or on your own. It's not very specific, and I wish I had more.
No, no, it's always just great to hear people's experience and advice. So thank you for sharing. And somehow it's already 7:59, so we have come to just about the end of our webinar here. Uh, Nancy, thank you again for joining us, for creating this program, for sharing it with us. If folks enjoyed this particular exercise that we did, check out our recording. We're going to be recording this and posting it up on YouTube. It should be up tomorrow, and so you can watch it back. And actually on YouTube, you can even slow down the playback speed. So if anyone wants to check that out and try that too, uh, feel free.
The link you put up for my YouTube channel has several other classes that you can follow along with if you want to try the full class and get more of a feel for what it's like.
Perfect. And if folks want to continue this conversation about exercise and aphasia, join us next Wednesday at noon for our new After the Expert conversation group. As always, for more information about the National Aphasia Association, to find educational materials, resources, providers, and supports in your area, visit us at aphasia.org. And we offer virtual programs throughout the month. They're open to people with aphasia, care partners, and clinicians. And you can find more information about our programs, including all the Zoom links to participate at aphasia.org/events. Feel free to email the NAA with your questions at answers@aphasia.org. And as we mentioned, we're sharing the link to download the certificate if you're a speech language pathologist and joining us tonight. But thank you again, Nancy. Thank you all for joining us for this webinar. We hope to see you next time. Take care.
Bye.